Hello, everybody. Hi, guys. It's That's It Thursday. oh, Picasso. Oh, yeah, let's do this. I'm excited. Yes, I am. I am so excited to do this. You guys are going to do self-portraits, Picasso style. So, I hope you enjoyed all the information I posted about Picasso. That's it Thursdays, right? We learn art concepts, we learn something new about art, and have fun doing it. Why not, right? So I'm going to wait for my whole family to log on here. Say hi to me. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Love. Hi, Tara. Lisa, aren't you getting Pringle? Aren't you like in Ohio or something? What? Hey, Tara. How you doing? Tara, Lisa just went and picked up a dog. His name's Pringle. How adorable is that? How adorable is that, right? And we have, hey, Nancy. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing? I loved your dolly. We're going to do Picasso today, and I loved your dolly, so that was cool. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm very excited. Very excited. You guys want to say hi to my little man? Alright. Hey, Butters. Butters. Come here, buddy. Hey, sweetie. Hey, Butters. Say hi. Say hi, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. Want your treat? You want your treat? Oh, good stuff. Chicken. So, there he is. There he is. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Tara. Hey, Lisa. Hi, guys. Hello. Hi, fam. Hi, family. Pour your paint. Right? Same colors every week. 3 primaries. Red, blue, and yellow. And black and white. Every week. Hey, Nancy. And the brushes today. So, the brushes we are going to be using a lot of big boy, because lots of straight lines and cubes and all sorts of stuff. So 1-inch flat. And we've got Mini Me. He's kind of beat up, but he still does the trick. He looks just like big boy, except he's small, tiny flat brush. He's kind of like our crayon, fills in all the small places. And Tiny. Yep, good old Tiny for all of our little details. So those go in your water. Keep them in your water if we're not using them. Do not clean your brush unless I instruct you to, and that will be simply a swirl, a tap, a dab on your paper towel. When you dab, you want to dab in the shape of your brush, and the more you swirl, the cleaner it'll get. No mashing. Right, Tara? No mashing your brushes. Oh, I'm going to pick on you so much for that. Hi, Jay. Hi. Hi, sweetie. Is Chimay here with you, too? Is Chimay painting with us today? Hi, guys. You guys excited? Picasso self-portrait. I'm excited. I am excited. So if you're painting here, say hi to me, join our family, and if someone's painting with you, you got a young one at home, definitely let me know who it is. Alright? So we give lots of shout outs here, lots of shout outs to all my fams. And don't forget, for tomorrow, 7 o'clock, majority wins. So, you know, you guys are in control of what you want to paint. And for tomorrow, we have City Blues. I like this one. I like the yellow pop of the boots and the red pop of the umbrella, and everything else is kind of mellow. Hi, Iris. Welcome to the family, Iris. Hi, love. And then we have our teacups. Mad Hatter teacups. So those are in there. Nice. Hi, Chimay. Hi, love. Everybody say hi to Iris. New to the family. Say hi to Iris, guys. Hi, Iris. The teacups, you guys can vote on that. And then have our unicorn. So that is for tomorrow. Your vote counts. Make sure you vote. Make sure you tag your friends. Make sure, you get that vote in for the one you want to paint. So unicorn, teacups, city blues. Okay, and then hot off of the presses or hot off of the paintbrush. Check this out, Chimay. Check this one out. This is going to be Double Trouble Tuesday at 5. How adorable, right? Hey, Christina. Welcome, love. Welcome. Welcome to the family. I'm just showing what we're going to be painting on Tuesday. Hi, Joanne. I'll let you know in a second. Hey, Christina. So everybody has to say hi to Iris and Christina. They're new to our family. And Joanne's here checking things out. You like that, right, Chimay? Those, what are they? Gnomes. Those gnomes are cool. Joanne, I do my lives 3 times a week. Tuesdays at 5. Double Trouble Tuesday. It's a double canvas opportunity. The gnomes I was just showing is for this Tuesday. I also do Thursdays, which is today at 5. That's it Thursday. I always cover some sort of art concept. And Fridays is Majority Wins at 7. And I post 3 paintings and everybody votes on what they want to paint. So there's the spiel, Joanne. That's what I do. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you like it, Chimay. I'm glad you like it, Jay. I like it too. All right, I'm gonna pour my paint. Get your supplies together, and we're gonna do this. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Hi, Megna. Hi, love. Magna, Chimay's here. Chimay's here. And we have Iris and Christina are new. And Nancy and Tara on with us. Oh, you're welcome, Joanne. You're welcome, no worries. And my videos are always on my business page. You can watch them anytime. There's Hamsini. Hello, sweetheart. Hi, Hamsini. Hi, you guys excited? Picasso self-portrait. I'm excited. You're welcome, Joanne. Iris, so glad you could join us. And if you have any questions, definitely let me know. I have a little bit of a lag, but I will get to your question. Or some of the other family members we got going on here, I'll answer you, right? Right, Magna? Right, Hamsini? You guys know the drill. And hi, Amy. You're sitting at the airport? Ugh. I would not want to be there. Be safe, sweetheart, okay? So you be safe. You be safe, all right, Amy? All right, so we have Lisa and Tara, and we have Nancy is here, and another Lisa is here, and we have Jay and Chimay and Iris and Christina and Megna and Hamsini. So everybody is logging on. Get your paint together. Hi, Michelle. Michelle's checking us out again. Maybe someday we'll get her to paint. And I'm going to pour my paint. Not too bad? That's good, Amy. I'm glad it's not too bad. I'm glad it's not too bad. So, same colors every single party. Primaries, red, yellow, blue, and black and white. Every party. Never changes. Same brushes every party. Never changes. We're not going to be using a fluffy today, though. So you don't have to worry about having a fluffy. That's for sure. That's for sure. Glad it's not too bad. All right, right? Yellow, white, black, blue, and red. Brushes are mini-me, small flat, our crayon, tiny for the details, and big boy 1-inch flat. So guys, this is going to be a self-portrait. So you need to think about what you look like. Do you have blonde hair? Do you have brown hair? Do you have curly hair? Do you have straight hair? Do you wear your hair up? Do you wear your hair down? Do you have anything in your hair? Do you, you know, like, do you have any earrings? What color are your eyes? All that kind of stuff. You know, are you light-skinned? Are you dark-skinned? Your favorite colors? Because this sucker's all about you. I did me. What do you guys think? You think it looks like me? I put a big open mouth because I'm always talking. And then I put the smile because I'm always smiling. And then this is my cubism ponytail holder. So, and I even got my little earring. So, you guys think about stuff about yourself, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to explain what cubism is and what the deal is around that, so you understand where we're going. And, so, definitely use whatever colors you want. Whatever colors you want. And if there's a color you want to make, I'll show you how to make it, okay? And, you know, this is a self-portrait. Picasso did a bunch of self-portraits, and I put them all on the event page for you to check them out, and you could kind of see different phases of his life. I thought it was really cool, but I'm a geek, so, and cubism is when they show every angle all at once. So instead of just seeing like the side of my nose, all at once, you'll see the side, you'll see this part, you'll see this part, and it's all on the painting at once. And that's why you get all the fragmented pieces, you know, all the different types of pieces on top of each other, making all of the square shapes. And that's it. That's the whole gist of it. So, you want to think of angles, you want to think of your colors, and we're going to have fun. All right? So you guys let me know when you're ready to go. Let me know. And we'll get started. So I'm working on a 16 by 20 canvas. We're going to be holding it vertical today. If you're working on a smaller canvas, adjust accordingly. Because sometimes I go one hand over, I go two hands down. So if you're working on a smaller canvas, obviously you have to adjust accordingly. All right? And we're holding it straight up and down today. So I thought it was really cool looking up all of Picasso's stuff. I think his stuff is super amazing. Him and another artist are the fathers of Cubism. He's also the one that started collages. So people that, you know, when you put all those pieces of paper together to make a picture, Picasso's the one that started that too. So he's done a lot of things you wouldn't even know. Thumbs up me, give me hearts, give me, hey, we're ready. Let me know when you're ready to go and I'll start. All right? I'm ready to rock. That's for sure. I'm so excited. You guys totally got this. You could totally do this. Absolutely. Okay? All right? Don't be scared, Iris. Don't be scared, Christina. Magna and Hamsini will help you, right, guys? They're my helpers. They're really, really good. And Nancy started painting with us. She's getting so much better. Lisa's getting so good. Tara's really amazing. Amy's watching. She's going to have to paint on the replay. She's really good, and her daughter Becca's a sweetheart. So, you'll get to know everybody. We're just one big happy family here. I don't know why that is, Magna. That is only you. Only you. Everybody else says they're okay. So, it must be your connection or something. I don't know. You're going to have to ask Mom or Dad. I have no idea. All right? If anybody else is having a trouble, let me know. But usually I think it's only you, sweetie. All right? Let me know when you guys are ready. Give me thumbs up. Give me hearts. Say, hey, I'm ready. I got iced coffee today. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see one thumbs up. We got one person ready to go. Tara's ready to go. She's blowing me up. All right. Well, we got 9 people on here, so that's 2. That's 2. I'm ready. Alright, so let me show you a few things that we're going to be doing while everyone else is getting their stuff together. So, I picked the one where he had a lot of bold, bright colors. That's the way I am. Do you have to do bold, bright colors? Absolutely not. If you don't want to do them, then you don't. Christina's ready. You go, girl. Nancy's ready. Teddy. I love you, Nancy. You are so cool. I love all those little sayings. Hamsini's ready. Jay and Chimei's ready. All right, let's do this. So the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to block in our face shape. All right, so I don't know what color, I don't know if you want to do a darker color or lighter color for your skin tone. If you want to make yourself blue, go right ahead. It's Picasso. It doesn't matter to me. So to get a peach is red, yellow, and white. And you mix those all together, and that'll give you a peach. If you want a darker tone to this peach, you can grab the smallest amounts of black and just keep feeding it in. Just keep feeding in the black until you have the tone that you want it to be, okay? So, but yellow, red, and white make a peach. Pull your paint from the sides. Don't kerplunk in the middle. The more white, the lighter it gets. Little, small amounts of black will give you a darker tone. Okay? So, we're going to start that off with Big Boy on our brush, and obviously this is going to take up most of the canvas. So, you want your shape to be pretty much about one hand down and about one hand over, and we're starting in this top corner, okay? So, all you have to do is in this sweet spot over here, you're just going to hold Big Boy nice and flat and put an angular line this way. Okay, so that's about one hand over, one hand down. I started it in this nice little sweet spot towards the other side of my canvas. I just put a line diagonally. All right, and then from that line, and the line's about 2 hands long, okay? So from that line, you just want to turn around and pull another angle back towards yourself. And that's, a little shorter than the top one, but still a pretty long line. Okay? And then on this side, you just want to pull this one towards that spot. Now, are we worried about our angles? No. You know why? Because the more we play with it, the more, the bigger it's going to get, the more we could fix our lines. We're just putting in our shapes for now. That's all. And if you think you got a bigger head, make it bigger. I know I got a bigger head, that's for sure. I know I got a bigger head, so I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. But this is the top part of your head. This is your forehead and your eyes. And then this is going to be where your nose is going to be. Alright, so if you think you got a bigger head, make it bigger. I know I do. I know I do. And you guys don't have to agree to that. You don't have to agree to that. Alright, once you have that in, you're going to turn around and you're going to come from this line, and you want to go about a hand up from the bottom. So everything's like about a hand in, 2 hand, you know what I mean? Like, so you're keeping the general middle of your canvas. So once you have that, now you're going to put this in, and this is where your mouth and your chin are going to be. Okay? Nothing hard here, right? We're just making lines. We're just making lines. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. And then you're going to bring that down this way towards the bottom. Okay? Alright, so we're just making lines, and we're giving them angles. We're giving them, you know, angles. Instead of having it be round, we're giving them angles. Alright? Once you have that, you want to come out this way a little bit. That's going to be your cheek. That's going to be your cheek. Right? Just a little bit, not a lot. And then you're going to connect it here. Alright? That wasn't hard, was it? That wasn't hard at all. Alright? And now you can color it all in. And as you're filling it in, if there's something you want to fix, if there's something you want to make bigger, go for it. But now you can just fill it all in. That's all. That's all. And your shape doesn't have to look like mine. Maybe you wanted to do something different. Maybe you don't have big cheeks like I do. I got big Polish cheeks. You know, maybe you wanted to give yourself a smaller jaw. This is the jaw, this line. You know, maybe you wanted to make that smaller. Maybe you have a big nose, so you want to give your nose area more space. Whatever. It's you. It's your painting. So, my video's not playing? You too, Hamzini? I'm seeing if I can fix that. Is it working now? Am I working now? You're good, Tara? Alright. Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's you guys. So if you're good, good. If you're having a problem, let me know. Because if there's a bunch of you that have a problem, then it's me. But if it's just one person, sorry, it's you. Alright, I know the music had words to it, so sometimes they'll stop me if they think they recognize a song. That's what happened the first video I ever did. They just shut me down. That's what they did. They just shut me down. So we're just filling this in. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. Oh, you girls are calling each other? Well, see? See? That's all right. You know? I guess you can't call each other. Just try texting. Maybe that'll work. Alright. So, when you're done with that, you're going to swirl tap that big boy. That's all. Nothing hard there, right? That was easy. That was easy. You're adding yellow, Christina, or you want me to add yellow? Add yellow for what, sweetie? Add yellow for what? I don't understand. Maybe I missed something. Sometimes I don't get everything everybody posts, which you know, I'll catch it later, like when I reread them. All right. So up here, I have a nice bold blue. Do you have to do blue? No, but it's up to you. So the only thing I did do, which I want you guys to do, and I'll do my blue this time with some white so you can see what I did, is I want you to turn around. Your color is going to stop right here. Oh, now, I don't think I said add yellow. I don't think so. So your color is going to stop right here, right? You're doing all this. You're filling all this in with that one main color. Okay, so you're going to come over to this corner here, and you're going to come here. So you want to mark, giving yourself like a Charlie Brown shirt type thing, like a couple of angles going up and down. Alright? And then you're going to fill all this in with that one color. And when you fill it in, I want you to take your brush and I want you to do crisscrosses. See that? Crisscrosses. This way and then that way. Alright? This way and then that way. And that's it. That's it. So you're filling from here all the way around your shape. All the way around your shape to this corner, okay? Unless you're bald. Then you can go to this over here. If you're bald, you're going here. This is blue and white. This is blue and white. But you guys can make this any color you want. This is blue and white. And when you're going around your face, just line that flat of the brush up to the edge and pull out away from it. You can do that. Or you can turn around and, you know, give yourself a line across. And then you stay and, you don't go past that. It's up to you. Whatever. And you know what? If you jump over, don't worry about it, because our hair's going here anyway. You know me. I wouldn't leave you hanging like that. No worries here. No worries. So I am using blue and white, and I am just doing crisscrosses. I am just doing crisscrosses. And this is a nod to the geometric style of cubism. That's why I did it in crisscrosses. So, do you have to do it in crisscrosses? No. But if you want to, it's fun. You get really cool textures when you do it. And on my original, I just did blue. But I'm doing blue and white so you guys can see what I'm doing better. So I'm literally just putting paint on the tip of my brush, grabbing my blue, grabbing my white, cross this way, cross that way. That's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Nothing hard here. That's it. Now if you're painting and you're getting that, grab more paint. Grab more paint. I'll tell you when just to put a little bit on your brush. I'll tell you. I'll let you know when we just need a little bit of paint on our brush. This is not one of those cases. This is not one of those cases. And look, am I worried about this top part here? Not really. Because I know that's where my hair is going to be. So I'm not really worried about it. I'm not really worried about it. And if you want to paint your sides, you could paint your sides, this part up here. If you want to paint this stuff, you can paint that too. That's up to you. That's up to you. So, I'm so glad I was going to hang out with you guys today. I was actually at my sister's and hanging out with my real family. And I love them to death, but I think I like you guys more. Don't tell them I said that. I love all my nieces and nephews and everything else. That is for sure. So, it was a nice afternoon, but I couldn't wait to hang out with you guys instead. And now that we have new members of our family, now that Christine's here and Iris is here, and Chimay and Megna and Hamsini and Tara. I know Amy's at an airport, so that's no fun. And Lisa, I think, is picking up her dog, so she chimed in to say hello, but I don't think she's painting. I'm not sure. Not sure. And if you have a stubborn piece of canvas, just give it a little smush. Like if you have a piece of canvas that just does not want to get paint in it, just give a smush like this. Press it down hard. See where my hand is, and you just press it hard and smush it. That's all. That's all. Right? Doesn't this make like the coolest... Oop, I got black somehow. I don't know how I did that, but I'm not going to worry about it. I think that makes the coolest texture when you do that process. Nice, Nancy. It's good to be the grandma. You're like the queen bee. You're the queen bee being the grandma. I think it's so awesome you started painting with me and it was your first time painting stuff, because your paintings, like every single one you send me is getting, I'm going to use really bad English, betterer and betterer and betterer. Nice, Cameron. I didn't see you. Why didn't you say hi, Cameron? Hi, Cameron. Did you send me your dolly painting? You guys have been slacking on sending me your paintings. I don't know if that was you, but I only got a couple of dollies. How am I supposed to post them and be all proud if you guys don't send them to me? Alright, let me know when you're ready, when you're done with that step. Actually, for those that are ready, when you're done with that step, you're just going to fill in this whole rest of this side with a different color. So you want to swirl, tap, dab your big boy. I liked your dolly. Yeah, Cameron, send me your paintings. Awesome, Iris, you're ready? All right, so you want to swirl, tap, dab your brush. Get it nice and clean. The more you swirl, the cleaner it'll get. Hi, Cameron. I liked your dolly, Nancy. You know why I liked your dolly? And I even made the comment. When you do your blending, you have this natural softness to it. And I know your paints have not been cooperating, so it's not that easy to do. And that's a quality that artists have to work on getting, and you just have it naturally. Swirl, tap, dab your big boy nice and clean. You want to grab yourself some clean white if you're doing the yellow, because yellow doesn't show up to the party without his friend white. And you want to grab some yellow. And you're just going to fill in this side now. So you're going to fill in all down here. And you're going to stop like mid-chin. Alright? So all under here. So you just use that flat brush. And let it do the work. Just pull it along those edges. And you can fill this in any way you want. No crisscrossing or anything. Just filling it in with a nice bold pop of color. Yes, you too, Magna. I haven't seen any of yours either. Well, your mom sent in, she sent in one of them. Oh, I can't remember now, though. So if you guys are doing yellow, yellow and white. If you're doing a different color, then just a little bit of white. And you don't have to do any particular brush stroke. We're just getting a nice, bright pop of color. And you want to stop like mid-chin. So all this whole bottom square here, that's all. That's all. Not hard about that either. And I'm just filling it in. I'm not really paying any attention to how I'm painting it. Just filling it in. Yeah, Cameron, I totally want to see your paintings. Nancy sends them in, and she just started. Tara's I'll get like a week later, because she still has to do all the perfectionism to them. So Tara's I'll get like a week later. Hamsini's pretty good in sending hers in. Yes. I got Harry Potter, that's right. Harry Potter was fun to do. Did you guys have fun with that? How you doing out there, Chimay? Chimay's back. Yay! I missed you, Chimay. I enjoyed Harry Potter. You know what one I'm looking forward to? Like tomorrow night, of course I'm looking forward to tomorrow night. I don't know which one you guys are rooting for. I don't know if you're rooting for City Blues or the Teacups or the Unicorn. I don't know what you guys are rooting for tomorrow. So, but I just finished this and I'm absolutely 6,000% in love with this painting. I can't wait for Double Trouble Tuesday. Look at these guys. I love them. Look, I got a little hippie one. Look, he's got a goatee. I'm so excited. You're voting for City Blues, Nancy? All right. All right. Chimay's excited. Nancy's voting for City Blues. Teresa just popped on. Hi, Teresa. And I like these two little dudes up here because they're fighting over a flower. Like they're both trying to pick the same flower. So, anyway, that's Double Trouble Tuesday. That's definitely what we're painting. There's no voting going on there. But I just love those guys. I love those guys as much as I liked my cow. Remember my cow? Alright, so when you're done with that, you want to swirl, tap, dab your brush. Okay, swirl, tap, dab your brush. And you're going to come to this side of the canvas. It's all good, Magnus. So you're going to come to this side of your canvas now, right? And we're going to put some shapes in. We're going to put some shapes in. So, right here, I have like a triangle. Don't ask me why, I just put one in. So, I made mine blue. You can make it whatever color you want. So, you just want to grab blue and white. And in this general area over here, coming off of the cheek spot, you're just going to go up like that. And I'm holding big boy against the canvas like this and just pulling straight up, not making anything big out of it. And then you're going to go down like that off your canvas and then across. And you just want to color it in. That's all. Just a random shape in there. Why not? Just throw it in there. Nice little bright pop of color. That's all. That's all. And you can make your triangle whatever color you want. I made it the same color as what was over here. So this way you have balance. Balance is when you pick a color, and you could do this with a bunch of different colors on your painting, but balance is when you take your colors and you make sure you have pieces of them all around your canvas. How do you hang up a flat canvas? I've crazy glued clips to the back of them. I've put them, I've matted them and put them in a frame. So that's the nicest way to do it. You can get the mirror clips. You ever see the mirror clips and they just have that flat slot? You can get those. You can use command strips. You can get the command strips and put them on the back. The command strips, right, Cameron? Right. Yep. Oh, and then putting long nails so they lean on them. Yep. There you go, Nancy. Girls are helping you out. Good job, family. Good job. All right. So, random blue triangle there. And then off the bottom of my chin, I did a random blue triangle there. It's just triangle, people. Nothing crazy. Right? I used the flat part of the brush to pull away from my peach, or whatever color you made your face. And I just made a triangle. That's all. Nothing crazy. Just a little random pop of color. Did I just go into my face? Absolutely. You know why? Because I keep playing with this thing. And the more I'm playing with it, the bigger it's going to get. So, that's what you get for trying to make it, like, perfect. I went into my face and wound up being big. I'm telling you, the clues I give you guys is all because I screw up the same stuff. My epiphanies come because I screwed it up. You're welcome. All right, once you're done with that, you want to wipe off Big Boy, get all that extra color off of them, clean them off. And now you want to do your hair color. So, if you're doing blonde, a lot of white, little bit of yellow, and you're going to have to go back and hit it with another coat of yellow. my hair's brown. So I'm going to take that red. I'm going to take that white, the one I already mucked up before. Alright, I'm going to grab my yellow. And the tiniest amount of black. See? Very small amount. And I'm going to mix those all together. And if you mix those all together, I guarantee you'll get brown. You will get brown. And my hair is a darker brown, so I'm going to add a little bit more black to it. But you want to be careful with the black. You just add a little at a time. And my hair has red in it, so I'm going to add some red. So it's up to you. If you're a blonde, do white and yellow. Or if you are a strawberry blonde, you want to do a little bit of red in that. If you are, if you have black hair, well, you've got the easiest out of all of us. You've got the easiest out of all of us. See, that's perfect. Peach is yellow, white, and red. Very good, Magna. For if you have black hair, if you want to do like a little bit of white in with it, get it a dark gray tone, and then later on you can make just random. Because I'm going to show you the original, okay? So putting in our hair, and it depends what kind of hair you have, all right? So let's go through this. Putting in your hair, mine is straight, so I just did these random square pieces. If you have curly hair, you can do like triangles or something if you want to. If you have straight long hair, you want to do like longer boxes. Okay? So it's up to you. If you have curly, I would do like a whole bunch of triangles layered over itself. Like have all the little different angles in there, the way the curls are. I did these. If you have long straight hair, if you want to do just long strips. So the girls with just the black hair, I would do like a gray. And then I would come back in with the black and do some black ones. That way you can see the difference. Alright? So we're just going to the top of our head. And for my hair, I just did those crisscrosses again. That's all. If you have curly hair, you could do like little triangles if you want. Or do like it all sticking out. That would be cool. If you have straight hair, I would just do longer pieces like that. And then, you know, do it a mixture of a dark gray and a black so you can see the difference between the you know, the shapes. That's all we're doing. We're just covering that top, and if you could see through it, add more white. If you can see through whatever color you're trying to put on for your hair, add more white. And then my hair is long, so I went down the side. If your hair is short, you want to stop right about here, because then that's where your ear is going. You're welcome. If you have any questions, if you don't know how to do your, you know, what your hair looks like, just let me know and I'll try to help you. Okay? All you got to think of is like, what would my hair look like as squares? Right? And then I just stopped when I hit the triangle because there was all fun shapes right here. So I just stopped when I hit the triangle. I kind of look like I have a perm on this one. And if you want to show different variations of color, you can grab the tiniest amount of white on the tip of your brush. And you can come back in and add those. And that's just a little white on the tip of my brush. You can grab red if there's red tones in your hair, just on the tip of your brush. You can go in and add pieces with red. It's your hair. Have fun with it. Have fun. Why not? Right? Why not? That's all. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Nothing hard there, right? Nothing hard there. Then I'm just going to wipe off all that extra paint. I'm going to put Big Boy in the water. There you go. Now there's not a glare. So you can see what I did. Okay? If you have bangs, you could always pull some bangs down in the front if you want to. Whatever you guys want to do. It's your Picasso. It's your portrait. Have fun. Have fun with it. You don't have to do what I'm doing. That's for sure. That's for sure. Yep, you have bangs. So if you have bangs, put some, have some coming down onto the face. Have them, because that one eye's here and one eye's here, Magna. So you can have some coming like right down to where your eyes will be, like right here. I don't have bangs. I pull all my hair straight back. I don't have any bangs. So, but if you have bangs, the eyes are going to be here. So you can turn around and pull pieces down for your bangs. Absolutely. Alright, everybody good? Everybody hanging tough? If you need anything or you need me to slow down or something, just let me know, right? Alright, Christina and Iris and Cameron, just let me know. Chimay, if you need me to slow down, let me know, right? So I'm going to swirl tap that Big Boy. Get him nice and clean. The more you swirl, the cleaner he'll get. You know. Whoops. I'm going to drop him too. Alright. Now, in this area, I got a hair on my brush. From here to here, right? I did a line that was lighter than my face. So I'm going to just grab a little bit of white, add it to my face color that I made, just on the tip of my brush. All good? All good? All right, awesome, Christina. Awesome, glad to hear it. Just on the tip of my brush. And you're going to go from where your cheek is, where this cheek piece is right here, up to this part of your face, okay? So here's my cheek piece. So I'm going to come down my cheek piece to here. And then I'm just going to pull my brush flat and make a lighter color. I didn't have enough paint on my brush. So from where my cheek piece is over here to across my face. And you just want to pull your brush flat like that. And you pull your brush flat, and the quicker you go, the straighter your line will be. I added white to my face color. So that pile you made of your face color, you just want to add white to it. I took it off the easel so it didn't have the glare, and it just fell down. So I'm just doing that straight. That's all I'm doing. All we're doing. Nothing hard there. And if you hold your brush like right here and you pull it flat like this, and the quicker you go, the straighter it'll be. Okay? The quicker you go, the straighter it'll be. Right? And then, since I have rosy cheeks, if you want to, you don't have to, but since I have a little bit of a rosy cheek, I'm going to do that peach again, or my face color, whatever you made for your face color, and you just want to add extra white and extra red to it. Alright, so whatever you did for your face color, I did peach, so that was yellow, red, and white. I'll mix that all together for my peachy color. And then I'm going to make sure it's more pink. So I'm going to add more red. And that's going to be really dark, so I'm going to add more white. So it's your cheek, it's your color. You can make it any color you want. Magna, you can make it bubblegum pink if you want to. I know that's one of your favorite colors. So if you want your cheek to be bubblegum pink, like you just ran outside and you got all flushed, you can do that. Alright, so that was my face color, and I just added extra red and extra white to it. And I'm going to come in here where my cheek area is and see where this line is right there. So I'm going to pull down from that line. I'm going to pull down from this line right here. So I'm going to pull down from that line. And then I'm going to cut into where my mouth's going to be. Angle that way. And then pull it straight back over. So wherever my line was right here, I pulled down from that line. I went in towards where my mouth's going to be. I went back towards the outside, and then I just cut it straight across. And then I'm just going to fill in this whole area with that peachy, the pinker, yeah, bleh. I'll learn how to talk eventually. I swear I will. I'm going to fill in this whole space with that color that's a little more pink. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do, all right? If you're wondering what I was going to do, that's what I'm doing. Okay? So, again, I went to that line that was right here. I pulled straight down. I angled in towards where my mouth's going to be. I angled to this bottom corner here. And before I got there, I just cut it straight across. And then I just colored that all in with the pinker color. Okay? Nothing hard about that. I'm going to wipe off the excess paint off a big boy, and I'm going to put him in the water. So, hope everyone's doing all right. Cameron, Nancy, Tara, Lisa, Jay, Chimay, Iris, Christina, Megna, and my Hamsini. I hope you're all doing all right. Let me know if you need me to slow down. Once you're done with this cheek, we're going to add more shapes in here. And when we're done with that, we're going to do all the face details. Yes! Yes, we are! Okay, no worries. Alright, cool. No worries, Magna. Go ahead, do what you need to do. Good, Christina. Awesome. Awesome. I want to make sure I take care of my new family members. So this is what we just filled in here. We're going to fill in the rest of this with fun little geometric stuff. So if you want to go crazy and wild and fill in whatever colors you want, go for it. Alright, I was wearing a gray shirt that day, so I did tones of gray here. And then we're going to do whatever shirt you're wearing, we're going to fill in your shirt colors here. Darker and lighter tones. We're going to add a few extra fun squares. I did green here because my eyes are green, so whatever you want to do here. This was all my hair color, so we were good there. I did a big old scrunchie. I was wearing a scrunchie that day, but I don't think I'm going to do a big old scrunchie today. Unless you guys want to see it. But honestly, it was just white paint and more shapes of this. If there's something you want to put in your hair that you always wear, let me know and I'll show you how to paint it, okay? And once we're done with that, we're going to put in all of our shape faces. And we did a Picasso self-portrait. Because we're awesome. We're the most amazing people ever. Alright, so I'm swirl, tap, dab, and big boy. Swirl, tap, dab, and big boy. And over here, I have a red bar, like a red rectangle off the side of the cheek. So if you were just doing your cheek and you were having a lot of fun and your cheek super huge, kind of like mine, you could put the bar in and you could cover like most of that if you want to. Oh, it's going to be awesome, Iris. I know. It's going to be awesome, sweetie. So, to do red, he doesn't really show up without his friend white either, and I need clean white. Look at that mess I made. So let me grab that real quick. Alright, so to do my red, I'm going to grab red. If you're going to do red, you can do it any color you want. I'm going to grab red, and I did red because red's my favorite color. And a little bit of white. And since I made my cheek like crazy huge, I'm just going to run this square. And again, right, pulling flat with my brush. Right, just pulling flat. That's all we're doing. And I'm just going to put a bright red square there. So I have to do it in red and white first. And then once it dries, I can go back and hit it with red. So, nothing hard there, right? And I put it over my cheek because, you know, I was getting a little cheeky. Oh, I'm so corny. I was getting a little cheeky. So, I covered up some of my cheek because it was just a little too big. Oh, I was being a little cheeky. I'm glad I cracked myself up at least. Okay? So, and if there's anything you guys want to see as far as putting something in your hair, let me know, alright? And I'll show you. I'm not going to do the scrunchie. I was wearing a scrunchie that day, but I'm only wearing a hair tie today. So, we're just painting on the side of our cheek. We're just putting these fun little geometric shapes, and I did red. So all we're doing is the red rectangle that was next to the cheek. That's all I did. That's right. So that's all I did. And since red doesn't show up right away, I did red and white, and then I'm going to go back and hit it with red as a second coat. So basically I just took Big Boy, pulled him nice and flat like we did the line in the face, and just made this big rectangle. That's all we did, Nance. Okay, and then you want to swirl, tap, dab your brush. And you want to grab just clean white. And over here, so a little bit up from where your cheek is, in this area right here, you want to do your ear shape. So just plain white I grabbed for now. I'll color it in later. You're going above your stripe. And for the ear, I just put that in. It's like a little rectangle. Then I did a line out from that. I did a line down. A line out off the face. And then the line up to meet with that rectangle. Again, a little rectangle here that I just made with the brush, pulling it nice and flat. From the, you want a little tiny piece right there. So I went in a little bit, put in a line going towards the face, a line down, then I went from that line and I pulled it all the way out off off my face. And then I connected it to the top of the rectangle. Okay? And you're just going to color that all in white. And we're going to do white first so it covers everything that's behind it. Like if you have hair there or a piece of your triangle there, whatever. So, and this is going to be your ear. So if you got big ears, make them bigger. If you got little ears, make them smaller. That's all. So with the cubism, like I said, they're showing every single angle of an object all at once. All at once. Hi, Jane. So that's what's happening. So that's why everything winds up with sharp angles, and it winds up having like different layers of angles all over each other. Because cubism, instead of just seeing like the one angle, they're showing every piece. So like the ear, instead of it just being a circle, you know, it's showing the one crease going up, and then it's showing the other piece that kind of comes out, but that, you know what I mean? So when you do a painting like this, you just want to think, even if it's something round, you want to think, how would it look with straight lines? Because basically it simplified everything to straight lines and angles. And then they layered on top of it to show every single part of that object at like every angle. Hi, sweetie. So, anyway. Alright. I'm going to swirl, tap, dab my brush. And over here, we're just going to fill in the rest of this with whatever colors you want. So, you know, it's up to you. I'm going to fill in this bottom corner. I was wearing a gray shirt, like I said. So I did gray. And then I did green because my eyes were green. But it is completely up to you what you want to do. Today I'm wearing a dark blue shirt, so I'm going to do dark blue. Why not? Why not? So I'm just going to grab my blue with the smallest amount of white. So whatever color shirt you're wearing, that's what you want to do here. Whatever color shirt you're wearing, that's what you want to do. And you can cover over this line. So, just cover right over it. I'm wearing dark blue today, so I'm going to do dark blue. In the original, it was gray, so that would be black and white. But, and all you're doing is filling in little shapes that are just squares. So, this was the color of my shirt. Today, it's dark blue. When I painted the original, I was wearing gray. So whatever the color of your shirt is, add a little white to it. You're still in your uniform? Well, that's up to you. You can pick your favorite color shirt if you want. Alright, so I did a line there. And notice, look, I covered up my other rectangle because it was too big. I thought it was too big. And then, so I did a rectangle of the color of my shirt right here. And I just add a little bit of white. And again, we're just pulling the brush nice and flat. That's how I'm making these. Okay? And then I'm going to do even darker. Even darker. I'm going to cut a piece this way, right off my canvas. And I'm going to cut a piece down, like that's my shoulder. So this was kind of like my neck area with my shirt. I just scraped a piece of paint off. And then this piece is going to be like my shoulder. So I just made that darker and cut that in up to my chin area. So the color of my shirt, I did this piece right here, a lighter color in my shirt. Right? So that piece was a lighter color in my shirt. And then this piece, I'm going to cut across and do the darker color in my shirt. And yes, did I go over that first box? I certainly did. So you can layer these things, you can have fun. So this piece, I am just making like my shoulder. So I cut across this way. And then I'm going to turn around and cut towards the middle of the canvas. So that would be like where my neck is. But don't even confuse it. Just draw, square the color of your shirt going straight down. Add a little black or less white. Make it a darker color. Put a line out from that towards the side of the canvas. Put a line out from that little chin piece that's left towards the corner of the canvas. And then a line from that chin piece towards the center of your canvas and fill it all in dark blue. Or whatever you made your shirt. Whatever color your shirt is. That's it. Right? Nothing hard there. That's all we're doing. We can do this. Picasso, you ain't got nothing on us. You got nothing on us, right, Chimay? He doesn't have anything on us. We got this. Cubism. Not a problem at all. I know when I want to paint something in Cubism, I just need to break it all down into angles and put a bunch of them for one thing. That's all. So when I make my shirt, my shoulder is going to be 3 rectangles. Nothing hard there. Nothing hard there. Nothing hard there. And like I said, you can, you know, have fun with this. This is nothing that should be, you know, if you have a line and it doesn't match mine, it's all good. It doesn't matter. It's just random shapes and it's supposed to represent our shirt. And that's all. That's all. And then you want to come to this side of the canvas. And all I did was a swoop up like this. Swoop. I made the sound for you. All I did was a swoop up like that. Swoop. And then I swooped it in towards that blue triangle. Swoop. And then I angled it towards the center of the canvas. Not hard there. And I'm just going to fill that in the color of my shirt. That's all. That's all. So, you swoop in from the corner, couple fingers up, so you swoop up, swoop, and then you swoop in towards your blue triangle, and then you angle towards the middle. Shimei, wait till you go to school and you tell everybody you painted yourself in Picasso style. Right, Jay? Right, Magna? Right, Hamsini? Well, wait, you guys aren't in school anymore. Never mind. Well, wait till you hang out with your friends and you can tell them you all painted in Picasso style. And say, I could paint like Picasso. Right? Jane, you just started painting. You could turn around and Nancy just started painting, but she could turn around and say she paints like Picasso. Now I'm saying Picasso. That means I need this to be quiet. That's right. And Cameron and Christina joined our family today, and she could turn around and say she painted like Picasso. And Tara. I don't know if Iris is still with us, but Iris. Up. My iced coffee's all gone. Oh, you liked school, Hamsini? I used to like school too. Alright, so the rest of this you just want to fill in with all fun little squares and stuff. Oh, hi Iris. I'm glad you're still with us. Awesome. Awesome. I didn't see you in a while. I didn't see you in a bit, so cool. Hi. Hi, everybody. Alright, so the rest of this, guys, you're just going to fill in with whatever you want. Honestly. I'm not going to over show you how to do stuff. If I can get my camera to stay up now. Of course, I had to touch it, right? It was working just fine, and I had to touch it. There. Got that. Good to go. So, you guys can have fun and fill it in with whatever your little heart desires. Every little heart desires. Just don't fill in where your ear is. That's all. Everything else, go for it. Whatever you want to put. I'm going to make my my red line now. I'm going to make it, I'm going to go over that white and pink, and I'm going to make it red. Because red doesn't show up to the party without its friend white either. It's just like yellow. So I'm just going to go back in and go over that pink and white I put on and put my red in now. That's all. That's all. And use the brush to your advantage. It's a flat brush for a reason. If you want to make a square, pull it flat. If you want to hold it like this and use this edge to put a line, put a line. It's all up to you. And like I said, the squares I put here, I made green because I had green eyes. So if you want to do whatever your eyes are, you could do that. You can do green. You can do purple. Whatever you want. If there's a color you want to make, just let me know. And you're not sure how to do it, just ask. I'll tell you. Or one of our family members will tell you. Megna will tell you, that's for sure. And I just flung paint on my shirt. I just flung paint on my... See that little dot? That was my... Good thing it was a painting shirt. I have 2 lies I tell myself. The first one is I'll remember that. And the second one is I won't get paint on that. And I have more painting clothes now than I don't know what. Oh, blue eyes, Chimay. Wow, look at you. Fancy dancy. Fancy dancy. I like it. I like it. I always liked blue eyes and I liked brown eyes. I liked blue and brown. We always like what we don't have, right? I have green, so I always liked blue and brown. And I have straight hair, so I always like curly hair. And I love strawberry blonde hair, like Nicole Kidman. Hi, Hi, Tammy. Hi, sweetie. I guess you had to work late. We didn't do the eyes yet, Nancy. I was just saying how my squares over here were my eye color. We're going to do that next. We're going to fill this in with all little shapes and whatever you want to do. And then we're going to do the face details and we're all done. We did our Picasso. I guess you had to work, Tammy? Bummer. But you can always watch the replay. Always, always, always on my business page. So, and you should have heard me before. I was telling Cameron has to show me her paintings. Megna's been slacking on showing me her paintings. So, I made green, Megna. Blue, yellow, and a little bit of white. You lost Iris, Christina? Are you and Iris friends? I made green, Magna, so it's blue, yellow, and a little bit of white. And you could just add more blue, add more yellow, depending on what shade of green you want. Oh well, Tammy. Well, next time, or you just hang out with us now. I'll still talk to you. But I'll talk to Cement. You guys know that. Oh. Oh, she's your sister-in-law. Well, la-ti-da. That's cool. That's cool, guys. Thanks for joining me. That's awesome. I love when the family paints together. I love when we do Double Trouble Tuesdays, we get to paint together. Yep, Tammy, you owe me paintings. So, we're just filling in these with squares, guys. And you want to go back in and fill your ear color in, too. And that was darker than my face color. So, but you can do lighter than your face color. You can do darker than your face color. But you want to go in and fill in your ear. Just make it a different color than your face. Like darker or lighter. Just so it's different color. But since we put the white down, you can go in and fill that in now. And in between your colors, just make sure you swirl tap that big boy really good. That's all. And if something's too small and you can't get in there with big boy, you can use mini me. Alright? And if you guys want to, you could take a break. If you're all done filling in, you guys can take a break too. I'm just going to finish filling in these squares. We're going to do our face details. We're going to do our shadow. And we're Picasso'd. We are Picasso'd. Yes, we are. And I just grabbed Mini Me, and I'm just filling in the small spaces with Mini Me. Because I can't get in there with Big Boy. And you want to make sure you fill in your ear color, okay? Oh, Tammy. Oh, so Iris is in Hartford, Connecticut, and you're in New York City? Tammy, we got new family members and their sister-in-laws. And Christina is in New York City and Iris is in Hartford. So how cool is that? You know, guys, I have a lady that paints and she's in Italy with her daughter Natasha. I thought that was pretty darn cool. So as you're doing all this, guys, make sure you do your ear because that needs to dry for when we put the face details in. All right, make sure you do your ear as you're filling all this other stuff in for yourself. Nice. Isn't that amazing? Isn't it amazing, like, how you can have family everywhere and you can still get in touch with each other? I think that's so cool. That's one thing I really, really, really appreciate about technology, is that you can still get in touch with each other. So I am just filling in this space with all sorts of colors and squares and whatever you want to do. And when we come back in, make sure you fill in your ear because you want that to be dry. And when we come back in, we're going to do our face details. And then there is a big shadow that goes around. So we're going to do that. And then we painted Picasso and life goes on. How cool is that? Where in, I went through Hartford. I went through Hartford at 5 o'clock in the morning. I took a wrong turn on the way to Boston. And I wound up in the middle of Hartford at 5 a.m. That was the worst experience I ever had. That was the worst experience I ever had. Bumper to bumper traffic. Where in New York City are you, Christina? Nancy, if you need any help with anything, let me know. Girls, if you need any help with anything, let me know. We're just chit-chatting. Yes, that's right, Jane. You did grow up in New York City. I don't know where Christina is. I think she's painting. She's like, these chicks are all talking to me and I'm trying to paint. Queens. All right, so Jane, where's Queens compared to where you were? I know nothing about New York. I am a South Jersey girl. I've been to New York, but I don't know anything about the boroughs or any of it. Oh, okay, Magna, that little dude's cute. And I saw the pictures of your puppy, Magna. Oh my gosh, how adorable. And I know Lisa, that joins us to paint, she's on her way to get her dog. And her dog's name is Pringle. How awesome is that? And I'm just adding more squares into my hair just to give it an extra little pop. Since it's dry now, if you add squares to your hair now, it'll go right on top. It won't blend in. So I'm just adding another little layer of squares to my hair. And I'm going to wait for everybody to tell me they're ready to do the face stuff as I'm filling in my rest of my painting here. Oh, okay. So Queens is across the Midtown Tunnel. When I was younger, I always wanted to live in New York. I know it being an artist, it would have been better off for me to be able to sell my work, but, life goes on. Because being in South... Oh, cool, Tammy. I'll do it. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been to the Village. I'll probably wind up spending money. I'll probably wind up spending money, that's for sure. Yeah, I bet it is, Christina. I bet it is. New York got hit hard. Jersey got hit hard too. Some other states, you know, they're walking around like nothing's going on, and you know, and I think everybody got hit a little hard for us. New York was first though. So make sure you're cleaning off Big Boy really good between your colors. And if something's not showing up, add white to it. Like if you're trying to put something on there and you can still see through it, add white, and then you can go back in with the actual color and make it darker later, like I did with the red. Missouri's bad now, Nancy? Oh, you grew up in Hoboken? Yeah, I try not to follow any of that. I'm one of those, like, just let me know what I need to do. Because I just get sad. So I try not to look at any of that. And besides, I'm too busy painting to look at anything. I got to get paintings all together for you guys. So tell you one thing, doing these paint parties has really given me a something to focus on, so it's kind of cool. Why what? How's my kids doing? I know all us adults are talking. Are you guys having fun painting? Chimay, Magna Hamsini? You guys having fun painting in your little squares and stuff? Taking a break? What's that, Magna? Is that Harry Potter again, or is that actually a foreign language? Butters is going to the vet tomorrow. Nothing wrong with him. I'm just getting him checked out. So, alright guys, you let me know when you're ready for the face, okay? You let me know. Magna, what does that mean? Okay, so tomorrow you go, Christina, tomorrow you go on the event page and you hit this, for tomorrow, so you go on Friday's event page and you hit the discussion button, and as you scroll down, if you're not seeing every post in the discussion, in between the posts that do show up is a little see all. It's like a little tiny thing. Awesome, Tammy. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Bye, love. It's a little see all. And if you hit that link, it's hiding in between the posts that do show up. So you might have to hit that. And when you hit that, you'll see all of it. And you'll see each painting as a post. And you just hit like or love on the painting. And then that's how your vote counts. So it was a lot easier, and then for some reason Facebook started fragmenting the posts. So you have to look for that little see all that's kind of hiding. So you go into discussion. If you don't see everything, look for that little see all that's hiding in between them. And then once you hit that, you'll see everything. You'll see the paintings, and then you hit like or love on it. Yeah, yeah. That's the event I started with, and then I started doing all this other chaos with it. All right, you guys ready to go? You ready to do some face? I'm ready to do some face. You guys ready to do some face? Let me know. Let me know. I think it's even cooler that you and Iris are going to come back. You're officially part of the family now. You're stuck with us. You guys ready to do some face? Tara, how you doing? What are you going OCD on, Tara? Christina's ready. How's my kids? Chimay, Magna, Hamsini, you guys ready for face? Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool, Magna. I didn't know what you were saying. All right. So, swirl, tap, dab, mini-me. Swirl, tap, dab, mini-me. You're going OCD on everything? Tara, you're so bad. All right. Swirl, tap, dab, mini-me. Okay. So, what I want you to do is this is your nose area. And you can grab whatever colors you want. Doesn't matter to me. I did blue, yellow, and red. So, I'm grabbing a little bit of blue, and mini-me is the tiny flat brush. I'm grabbing a little bit of blue and a little bit of white, and I'm coming over here in this area, and I'm about 2 fingers off from the side, and I'm above this niche that we put in. So you're in this area where we lightened it, and you're going to come out towards the side of your face, and then you're going to go straight down and make this weird looking triangle. So those white and blue, my small flat brush. I'm above the niche. I'm in that area that we made lighter. And I'm just going out towards the side of my face. And then straight down. And then I made it into a triangle. Okay? And don't worry about your edges or your sides, because that's all going to be outlined with black. So don't worry about it. Swirl, tap, dab your brush. Next thing I did was red. So I'm going to grab red and white and fill it in red later. Red and white for now. I'm going to go from where that little niche was right here and towards my triangle. So we're going off the side of the face. Could help if I dried my brush. Yeah, you'll be fine, Magna. Don't worry about it. So I didn't dry my brush enough. That's what happens when you don't dry your brush enough. You wind up with a wet mess. You'll be fine, Magna. Don't worry. So, red and white with a dry brush. And you're going out from the edge of your face towards that triangle. And you're making another triangle. You know, Picasso lived till like he was 93 years old. He like hobnobbed with some of the most famous artists. These are nice thick black lines, Magna, so you'll be fine. Okay? Once I'm done with that, so that was the edge of my face, and then I did a triangle up next to the blue. Wipe off your brush, swirl, tap, dab. The next triangle I made was yellow, so I'm going to grab yellow and white. And I'm going to come over here. So there's my two triangles on this side, and about one finger over. And above the point of the pink one right now. So right in line with the point of the pink one over here. You're going to pull straight out. And then you're going to do just a regular triangle up. And you're going to keep it shorter than the blue one. See how the blue's up here? So you want the top of your triangle to be below that. And you want the bottom of your triangle to line up with the top of the pink one. Okay? This is the nose. This is the nose, Magna. All the angles of the nose. In Cubism, the nose winds up being all sorts of weird looking because they actually show you like as if you're looking at it from the front, the side, the other side, all together. So this is the weird nose. All right. So that the bottom was in line with the top of the pink triangle. And the top of this was lower than the blue one. Swirl, tap, dab your brush. You're going to grab clean white paint. You're going to come over in this area. This is going to be where your eye is. So you want to go about a finger in from the side of your face. You're going to follow the angle of this blue triangle. All right. Then you're going to put a line up. So this is white paint, my mini me brush. And just follow what the shapes I'm doing. Don't worry about nothing else. It's all good. This is the eyeball we're doing now. So you're going to go above your blue triangle. And you're going to follow the same angle. Then you're going to go straight up. It's about a finger in off the side of your face. And then you're going to do another line meeting up with that. So it's like a sideways triangle. And just fill it in. Just fill it in. That's all. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. No worries there. Right, so you want to leave, this has a line here. You don't have to worry about it going to a point. So this is a line. That's a line. This line follows the same angle as your blue triangle. And you connect them on the top. That's all in white. Once you have that, we're going to jump over here. And where this top part is, you just want to go straight across over to this sweet spot for the other eye. And you're just going to go straight across. All right, Magna. Bye, sweetheart. Yep, get some rest because this stuff's tricky. So you can watch the replay. So get some rest. I know you have your taekwondo and stuff. So, and I want to see those pictures. So make sure Mom sends them. Bye, sweetheart. Okay, and then you're going to angle towards your nose. And then you're going to come back up towards your ear. And then you're just going to make a line here. Alright, so this line was like across and up a little bit from this one. Put that line in. Then you do the one towards the nose. You pull this one up this way. And you just square it off. And fill it in. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, I don't know if you're going to do sharp eyebrows like me or how you're going to do your eyebrows, but whatever you're going to do with your eyebrows, it's up to you, whatever shape you want to make them. But we're going to grab a color. I did mine blue, and I did mine as triangles. But if you want to do them as like arches, like little swoops, whatever you want to do for eyebrows. If you don't want eyebrows, don't do eyebrows. So basically, I'm just grabbing blue and white. So these were my eyebrows on the finished painting, right? So I'm going to put the line here, and I'm going to put the lines here. If you don't want pointy eyebrows, you can do swoops. You can do no eyebrows. You can do a straight line across if you want to. My eyebrows have a natural angle to them. So that's why I did an angle, like, see my angle? So that's why I did it as an angle. But it's totally up to you how you want to do yours. Okay? So I'm just grabbing blue and white paint. Above this eye, I'm doing just one line up towards my hair. And then above this eye, I'm going to do a line up and a line down. Looks kind of funny, but it'll all come together, I promise you. I'll miss you too, sweetheart. Okay, then we're going to come down to where our lips are. And I gave myself big old lips that I'm talking. If you want to do a set of lips where they're closed, if you want to do smaller lips, you know, I'm always constantly talking and got lipstick on usually for these videos. So they're your lips. Put them in any way you want to. You just put them in with angles instead of having it be curved lines. That's all. So for the lips, again, I'm grabbing red and white, and I will make it darker red later. Coming down into this sweet spot right here. I'm doing an angle out towards the side of my face. So I'm doing an angle out towards the side of my face. You know, so swirl, tap, dab your brush, because I just had blue, so make sure it's nice and clean and dab it good. Make sure it's nice and dry. So I'm angling out towards my face. Towards the edge of my face. And like I said, I will fill this in later with the red. And then I'm doing the first peak of the lip right there. And make sure your brush isn't all globby like mine. If you have globs on your paintbrush, you're going to get globs on your painting. So, see my globs? That's because I had globs on my paintbrush. Then I'm going to angle up. Choop. And then I came down over here. And then down this way. And down this way. And then I connected it. And then I just made it thicker. That's all. So once I had my lines in, I'm doing it in white now so you can kind of see it better, but I just made them thicker. So once I had my lines in, I just made it thicker. That's all. So you can't really see the pink, so I decided to do it in white so you can see it better. But it's up to you. You can do your lips any color you want. I'm going to put the red on. So when I put the red on over this, it's going to pop like my line did over here. And once I put those lines in, I just made it thicker. That's all. That's all. And like I said, it's your portrait. So if you know maybe you're the quiet type, maybe you just want to do closed lips. Same thing, you still do the peak and you still do the bottom lip. You just don't have the big space right here. So it's completely up to you. Alrighty. Now, if you wear earrings or anything to do with your ears, you want to put that in for yourself. That's up to you. I have a piercing up here on the top part of my ear, so I put that in the original. If you have earrings, you can go from this piece of the ear and hang an earring down, whatever shape you want it to be. So grab white paint with Tiny. And you could put any type of earring you want. If you want to. If you don't wear earrings, that's fine. Or maybe if you just wear the little stone earrings, or you could put a circle if you want to. Whatever you want. And I just grabbed my tiny brush. That's all I did. Okay. So, once you have that, swirl, tap, dab, big boy. And we are going to Burgundy. Burgundy is red with the tiniest amount of black. Red paint, little bit of black, and keep adding black until it gets the darkness that you want. Ooh, Nancy, you're going to have burgundy lips. I love it. I love it. Alright, so you're going to take out Big Boy. We're going to do the big old shadow going around. And then we're going to do all of our fun little outlines. Our graphic, very graphic lines. And we're going to be done. You guys are awesome. I'm telling you. Awesome, awesome job. And like I said, if there's anything that's not popping, not being bright enough for you, if you let the paint dry, and the more layers you put on, the brighter it's going to be. If you like the soft colors, great. If you want dark, rich colors that really, really pop, you have to put more layers on them. So if you know you're going to be making your lips darker and darker and darker, don't do the fun little thing that we're going to do over it until you have a chance of putting those layers on. Nancy, did you get your burgundy? So, swirl tap that big boy, and let's get this party going. We're going to put the outline in, the shadow. And we're going to do all the fun little things on our face. And we're going to turn around and do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Because we painted Picasso. And you guys are so lucky. Red and a little bit of black, Nancy. Did you get your burgundy? Red and a little bit of black. And keep adding the black a little bit at a time until you get a nice dark color. That's how you get burgundy, sweetie. I just wanted to make sure you had it. So, big boy, nice and flat. Swirl tap that big boy, nice and flat. You're going to grab your black paint. Right? You want to wipe it off on the side of your palette. Make sure you have it nice and thin. First thing I want you to do is I want you to hold big boy like the center part of your brush right here. Not back here, but then not all up in here either. Like right here. You're going to put it perpendicular to your canvas, which means straight on. Straight on like this. Perpendicular. You're going to go to the edge of your face, right? Those edges you were stressing over. So, straight on, perpendicular. Faster you go, straighter it'll be. You can give a little bit of a press, but nothing crazy. And you're just going to cut that in right on the edge of your face and smooth that all out. See that? So you hold your brush back here, perpendicular to canvas, a little bit of paint. You can give a little bit of a push. Faster you go, straighter it'll be. And just pull it down the whole side. Again, grab a little bit of paint. Wipe it off on the side of your canvas, nice and thin and flat. Perpendicular to my canvas. Go on this piece of my face and pull. And it's going to get rid of that whole rough edge you might have had going on. And it's going to give it a nice graphic look. And these little pieces that I'm filling in, you could fill them in with a smaller brush later. You know, if you want it completely even. I'm going to wipe off the globs of my brush on my paper towel. Black paint. Wipe it off on the side of my palette. Just on the tip of the brush. I'm going to come along the bottom of my face, but I'm going to stop where my blue triangle is. Well, close to where my blue triangle was. So, perpendicular to canvas and just pull. And make sure you're holding your brush not all the way up here. You're going to get a really thick, fat line in the middle. Okay? And then you're going to come over here. This is where the cheek is, and this big sharp angle from doing our face before. you're going to come over there. You're going to start in the triangle a little bit. And you're just going to swoop that whole sharp edge off, just like that. You're just going to swoop that whole sharp edge off. Come down at an angle towards the bottom of your canvas. And then you're going to cut it. You're going to cut it from going down on an angle towards the bottom of your canvas. And you want this to be about 3 fingers from your face. Alright, so there's my face. There's the bottom of my face. There's my triangle. I came over here. I cut that bottom corner off my face and softened it. I swooped out a little bit. Now I'm cutting it across this way. So you want to pull it across this way. So you're about 3 or 4 fingers away from that edge you just outlined. Okay, so you're cutting off the corner of this face. You're swooping out a little bit. Then you're cutting it across this way, about 3 fingers away from your face. Nice thin black paint. And you're going to loop around and go in towards the face where we made that nook. And you know what? If you jump or bounce, it's alright. You could just make the shadow bigger. And once you go in towards that nook, you could churn, like I physically picked up my brush and I churned it to go in the other direction. You're going to come up the side here and then you're going to cut into the side of the face. Alright? So I'll leave that there so you can follow, because that was like a lot of this way, this way, this way. Alright? So basically, if you want to go from the other way, all you're doing is you're coming out from the corner of your face here. You're going outwards. You're cutting it back in. Picking up your brush. Changing your direction. Swooping around your chin. And then bringing it all the way across to meet up with that other piece that you did over here when you rounded out that corner. That's all. That's all you're doing. Right? Wipe off your globs. Grab more black paint. Where your triangle is, you want to frame that out. I'm going to cut a piece of mine off because I overstepped with my black line. And you are going to color all this in black. All of this you're going to color in black. Alright? If anybody needs me to repeat that, let me know. If your brush is getting globby, give it a quick swirl, tap, dab. If anybody needs any help with any colors or anything you're trying to do, let me know. If you need any of that repeated, let me know. Alright, if your brush is getting globby, if your black paint's a little globby because it's been sitting around for a bit, give your brush a good swirl, tap, dab. So you're going to cut out your triangle, your little blue thing going on under here. You're going to cut your face in on the sides. And then you're going to go from the corner. You swoop out in where that this niche is. Pick up my brush, change direction, swoop around this way, go right across, come back in towards the face, and then just soften that little corner out right there. And as you're coloring it in, this hard corner right here, you just want to, trying to move my arm out of the way so you can see what I'm doing, but also be able to paint it right. This hard corner going on right here, if you want to, you're just going to do a little bit of a swoop and cut that little corner off too. Alright, and the rest you're just going to fill in black. That's it. And you know what? If you overstep, just make your line a little higher because the black's going to cover everything. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The black covers everything. And you're just putting in this funky little black shadow shape that a lot of them use in the cubism to really, really, really make their design pop. It kind of grounds it. You know, you have all this funky stuff going on, so the thick black lines and the big black shadows kind of grounds it and makes all of this pop out more. So if anybody needs me to repeat any of that or show you anything part of that, let me know, okay? If you're good, awesome. Awesome. And we're just coloring that in. That's all we're doing. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I know it sounded confusing when I first started showing it to you, but you got it. Not that hard. You're just rounding this corner. Now that I have it painted, you can see it better. You're just rounding that corner and you're putting a little swoop to get rid of that corner. That's all. That's all. Okay? And now we're going to put in our lines in our face. So once you have that and you have the black paint on Big Boy, you want to just grab the black paint. And every time you grab the black paint, you want to make sure you're wiping Big Boy off on the edge. What this does is make it nice and thin on the tip of your brush. Okay? And I'm going to come up to where my eyebrows are. And again, I'm holding here, so I don't use too much pressure and get really thick lines. Because if you hold here, you're going to get really thick lines and they're going to come out shaky and wonky. Because you're trying to be too much of a control freak. So you want to hold in the middle. Loosey-goosey hand. You don't need to be like vice grips. Loosey-goosey hand. Just enough to have, you know, be able to control your brush, but you're not like, "Arr." Okay? And I'm going to, and it's all perpendicular to canvas, straight onto your canvas. So I'm just going to pull it to put my one line in for my eyebrow. Pull the other eyebrow out. Pull it. That's my angled eyebrows. Right? And then more black paint. Wipe it off on the edge. Hold in here. Perpendicular to my canvas. I'm going to put it at the end of my eye here. And I'm just going to swoop it this way. right off that white. And then I'm going to swoop it on the bottom towards the front. Alright, wipe off my brush, get off all the globbies. More black paint. Wipe it on the side, holding here, straight onto my canvas. Going to where this eyeball is. I'm going to go across the top like we did here. But that's like more of a straight line, so across the top this way. Go off the white. And then cut across this way. If you feel really skilled, if you turn around and do this, like these lines, you can put big boy on there. And if you feel really skilled just to do a small little piece, go for it. If not, we could put them in with the smaller brush. It's up to you. It's totally up to you on your confidence level. Doesn't really matter if you use the smaller brush or not, or the bigger brush. Alright, so we're putting that in. Alright, any globbies, wipe them off. Fresh black. Wipe it off. My ear. Had a line going in that way. Line going out that way. And now say you just want to make a line and you're holding big boy and you're being really lazy. You can put him straight onto the canvas like this and do a little wiggle and make a line. Did you see that trick? I put him straight onto the canvas, pressed him against my canvas, did a little wiggle, and I made a line. Hi, Carol. Tomorrow's Majority Wins Friday. Go on the event page and vote for what painting you want to win. And the one with the most votes is going to wind up winning. Hi, Carol. And you can catch the replay on this. You can catch the replay on this. All my videos are always on my business page. So if you want to give it a go, you could always watch the replay. Good to see you, love. Thank you so much. Alright, wipe off my globs. You guys are getting it with the wipe off the globs, right? And wiping off your brush and making a nice flat line. I'm going to come over to my cheek area. I'm going to cut across the cheek. Did I just go through my earring? Yeah. When this dries, I can repaint it. No worries. And I'm going to put the same way we outlined the face over here. We're just going to pull straight down. Faster you go, straighter it'll be. And notice I'm not paying any attention to what was painted in before. And then I'm going to come out. So I didn't pay any attention to the rose color we put in before. I just put my lines in. I didn't worry about it at all. I didn't worry about it at all. Oh, okay. Yeah, Carol, watch the replay. Totally show me what you come up with. If you're watching it and have a question, let me know. And tomorrow's Majority Wins, that's the one that's at 7. And you go on the event page, hit discussion, and vote for the painting, and we'll see what wins. And then right here, where this piece is, where the color changed right here, remember this line we were following that whole time? I'm going to go where this black is, and I'm just going to pull a line down. Alright. And the last thing we're going to do with the big brush till we switch to the small brush is the nose part. So where you put this blue triangle, right? Oops, see, I had a big glob on my brush. Good thing I was paying attention, so I have to wipe that off. Where this triangle is, you're just going to put your brush perpendicular to canvas. And you're going to go right up the side of that triangle. And then right in between your eyes. Now, if you cover some of your blue triangle, do we care? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And then my red triangle, so I'm going to go along the side of that and pull it right into my shadow. And I'm going to pull this right into my shadow. And then where the top of this is, remember we lined it up to the bottom of that, so I'm going to pull that out. Across my yellow one. I know, none of it made sense, but as you're connecting all these dots, it's starting to make sense, right? Well, as much as a Picasso knows it's going to make sense. All right, outline this triangle. Outline this triangle. And ta-da! Picasso knows. Picasso knows. Right? Put big boy away. So, if you guys need me to repeat any of that, let me know. Let me know. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to make our reds red. We're going to do the eye color. Then we're going to do our little lines in our eyeballs. And we're going to do our white line over our mouth. And we are good to go. You guys are so good. You're so amazing. I love it. Doing cubism, doing Picasso, painting noses at 3 different angles, and cheekbones that are all square and weird, and making it look like you with your brown or blonde hair and your burgundy lips, Nancy. I love it. So I hope you're able to make your color. And this is... I can't wait to see them. I can't wait to see them. I can't wait to see the colors you guys chose and the things you made it, you know, what you chose and what you made it to be, so it was you. And so we're doing just little pieces for our eye color. We're going to make our reds darker. We're going to grab the little brush, outline the eye, do the white parts, and we're done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm telling you, amazing stuff. Amazing. All right, I'll let you look at the painting instead of me. Oh, and you guys want to laugh? You see this little piece right here? See that little piece on the nose that kind of looks like a snot bubble? That's because my hand slipped. And I wound up with black paint right there. So I just made it into a little circle for, like I notched out a part of the face again. So that's how that happened. So if you want to put that in, you're more than welcome to. And if you notice for the nose how I made some pieces bigger or thicker, added an extra couple angles in with the black, you can totally have fun with this. You can do whatever you want. because it's a nose from all different angles. So, doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so we're going to swirl, tap, dab our mini-me. My paper towels are looking really sad right now. Really sad. Really sad. So we're going to swirl, tap, dab our mini-me, which was the small flat brush. And if you guys want to put a line where I didn't put a line, or put a shape where I didn't put a shape, do it. Go for it. Get creative. I'm going to make my lips red. So I'm just grabbing straight red paint with my little brush now. And see how the red pops since I put that other layer underneath it? So I'm just going to make my lips red. And that's what I said, Mini-Me. I call him Mini-Me because he looks just like Big Boy, except he's smaller. He's basically our crayon. So those things that are really small that we can't fill in with the bigger brush, that's what we use this guy for. And what's nice is he has a nice flat edge. So you can follow along just like you would Big Boy to make those nice straight edges as you're filling things in. And you know, when you fill things in, that's another great opportunity to fix your shape. A lot of times when I do paintings, we do mapping, where we'll do a shape in white first, and then I have you fill it in. And it's the perfect opportunity to be able to fix your shape before you wind up putting the darker color on it. Nancy, I can't wait to see your burgundy lips. I really can't. I'm excited. I'm excited to see your burgundy lips. And I'm excited to see everybody else's color choices to make their painting look like them. The blonde hair, the different colors, the different color eyes, the different shapes you put in here. I can't wait. I just can't wait. How you decided to make your mouth, if you gave yourself a closed mouth or a big old open mouth like mine, because I'm a big old mouth. I can't wait. So, making my lips darker. I'm going to make that piece in my nose darker. Swirl, tap, dab my brush so my eyes are green. So I'm going to grab my green paint. Yellow and blue. And this eyeball, I cut this triangle right here. And then down. And then fill this all in. And you know what? If your hand jumps and you wind up getting color on your black, the best thing about black, hey Lisa, the best thing about black is if you jump with filling these colors in, you can go back in and just paint black right over them. So, no worries there. No worries there. So that's the one eyeball. Coming over here. The other eyeball, I went in the middle of this line and just cut it across. And then went down. That's it. That's all I did. And like I said, I'm not going to worry about filling it in because I can go back with my black paint and just cover over any color that winds up going out of the line. Any color that winds up going out of the line. I'm going to swirl, tap, dab my brush. And I'm just going to fix my little earring I covered over. That's all. That's all I'm doing now. You might have had that problem. You might not have had that problem. I don't know. But I'm just going to fix my little earring right here. Grab Tiny. We're going to put the lines in our eyes and give ourselves our eyelashes. We're going to take Mini-Me and put our big old smile on our lips, because Cubism again is showing all different angles of one object to give it dimension. And that's why you wind up with the fragmented shapes and weird looking noses. So, tiny brush, black paint. Make sure it's just on your tip and you don't have a lot of globs. In my eyeballs, I outlined the side of the white, just like that. Where I put the color on the side here, I did like a swoop. So I swooped it around and then caught the end of that color block. So I started there, swooped it, caught the end of that color block. And like I said, if you wound up going over with your eye color, you can just go in with your brush and you can totally cover it up. Black paint's awesome, covers everything. And then the only other detail in the eyeball was in the center of that space right there. I just did a line out. And I'm holding it like a pencil. A pencil. I'm holding it like a pencil. I'm making sure I don't have any globs. I can rest my hand on here. Make sure you don't get black paint on the side of your hand and spread it all around. And the faster you go, the straighter your lines will be. And then with this eyeball, same thing. I did a line on this side of the eye color. So I just did a curved line on that side of the eye. And again, a straight line across. And notice how many times I'm refilling my brush. Tiny is not a marker. The harder you press, more paint doesn't come out. You have to constantly refill the brush, and you constantly have to make sure there's no globs on it. And then it's just your eyelashes if you want to give yourself eyelashes. Swoop. So I'm holding it back here, and I'm literally just swooping. Swoop. 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 That's it. Gonna grab more paint. Make sure there's no globs. Swoop. 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 Grab more paint. Make sure there's no globs. If there is, I'm gonna wipe them off. Under my eye. Right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Ain't nothing hard here. Ain't nothing hard here. And then you could go back in with your small brush and you could turn around and, you know, like if you jumped out with any of your colors, if you want to square off your lines, you know, whatever you want to do with your small brush and the black paint, you can do. And the last piece of resistance is Mini-Me, swirl tap dabbed, clean white paint, and a big ol' smile. So, Again, don't pay attention to anything that's already drawn, except you want to land in your lip. Swoop in from the side. Put a piece out this way. A piece across for a triangle. Swooped up from that into my cheek. Line and line. And there you go. One Picasso self-portrait. You guys are absolutely amazing. And I want to tell you something. And then you can finish in all your little details. And if you have any questions, just ask me. But if it's your first time painting, your third time painting, Nancy's done a few with me, and Cameron, and everybody, a lot of people, it's their first time painting or whatnot. I want you to close your eyes. Put the paintbrush down first. But close your eyes. Remind yourself of how many paintings you've ever done in your life. And then reopen your eyes and look at your work. And you did absolutely amazing the amount of times you've ever painted. And I don't want to hear any different. I've been painting for 30 years. So for you guys, and this is your 5th painting, oh my goodness, kudos to you. And you can go in with your small brushes with the black, fix any little details. Don't go too OCD. The more you play with it, the more you might mess it up. Alright? And I think you're all absolutely amazing. Iris and Christina, welcome to the family. Love you. Magna, when you watch the replay, love you too. Anybody else watching the replay, if you're watching, you have any questions, be 6,000%, absolutely send me a message. You can ask me a question. Everybody else who joined me today, awesome, awesome, awesome. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow, Iris. Make sure you vote on your painting, okay? So, I'll show you again what the paintings are. So, you're going to have a choice between, you're welcome, Christina. You're going to have a choice between the unicorn, City Blues, which is what Nancy wants, or the teacups. Okay? And I'm going to put a spot on the event to post your work today. I definitely want to see it. If you guys have any ideas for me, I definitely want to see it. Thank you so much for joining me. Jane, I love you. Tara, I love you. Cameron, I know you're out there. Send me your paintings. Nancy, thank you so much for joining me again. Thank you, sisters-in-laws. Iris and Christina, thank you for joining our family. And Jay and Chimay, Hamsini, you guys are amazing. Amy and Becca are going to watch the replay. I love you guys too. Everybody else, if I missed you, I'm sorry. Tag your friends, share the events. You are so welcome, Jay and Chimay. You are so welcome. Absolutely free to watch, and gratuities are appreciated. Mama needs supplies. She wants the unicorn? Alright, you make sure you hit that like button, and we'll see what happens. I'm at your control. So whatever you guys vote for, that's what I'm going to paint. You guys let me know. Majority wins. You guys are in control. So, I love you all. I'm still here for a few minutes. If you have any questions, let me know. Alright? And you all did amazing. Picasso! Oh! Cubism! We got that. No worries. She wants the unicorn. That unicorn was supposed to be for a party, and it wound up not happening. So I figured we could do it all together. This is it. You're looking at it. This is the final product right here. This was the original. You want to see the one that I worked on? Or you want to see the 3? I'm confused, Christina, which doesn't take much. You want to see the 3 for tomorrow or this painting? So confused. The 3 for tomorrow. You can see the 3 for tomorrow. I'll show you again. I hope that's what you're asking me. All right. So the one that Chimay really likes is the unicorn. Oh, the one I just did. All right. It doesn't take much. Here. There you go, sweetheart. Notice I added laugh lines in mine because, you know, being my age, we get a little laugh lines going on. So I added those too. So whatever little special touches you want to do for your self-portrait, go for it. Worst case scenario, you can make it a square shape and it'll fit right into Picasso anyway. Painting kits will come out soon. I just have to take care of some paperwork, some, you know, how to care for the stuff in the kit, kind of instructions and stuff, and make copies, and I'll be putting my painting kits out soon. I've been telling everybody about these painting kits for probably like 2 months now. But it's getting there. If you have a question, Iris or Christina, ask me. I'm still here, still talking. That's why I put a big old mouth on my self-portrait. Jane, did you see the Double Trouble Tuesday event, Jane? It's gnomes. You're all good? Awesome. 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 Welcome, guys. Welcome. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Well, see you guys tomorrow, too. So, I'm so glad you had fun with me today. And, welcome. We do lots of fun stuff. We have a good time here. We learn a little. We laugh a lot. Nancy, how you doing? You hanging in? Cameron? You guys hanging in? Tara? Stop going nutty, Tara. Okay, Jane. No worries. Good night, sweetheart. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm glad you like them. Yeah, they're nice and bright and fun. Sounds good, Nancy. Sounds good. Absolutely. Take a break. Do your details later. Thank you so much for joining me again, love. Okay, my battery's dying on my phone. So I guess that means I have to end my video soon. I love you all. Is everybody good? Is everybody good? I have to plug my phone in though, so I can't show you the picture anymore. It's posted on the event, so you can totally do your details and look at that, or watch the replay. Alright? Thank you so much, everyone joining me tonight, and everybody on the replay. I hope you had fun, and gratuity links are on the event page, and a place to post your work is on the event page, and I hope you all have a great night. So, bye.